Hello everyone, this is Isabel and I'm back with a resource that I use in my classroom. I'm a middle school teacher and I'm always on the lookout for websites that I can safely use with my kids. Obviously, they have to be free, safe, and kid-friendly. This is definitely all three. If you like this video, please check some of the other videos that I have done. If you'd like to subscribe, that would be super nice. If not, I'm glad that you're here and I hope that you learned something new. Okay, on to some learning. Quizzes is a website where you can create gamified quizzes on any subject or topic. I mainly use quizzes as a review for upcoming tests in the classroom. I also use it for random fun topics when I am out for the day and a sub will be in the classroom. Another way I use them is after benchmark testing that has been going on for days. This is when the kids are burnt out and it's going to be a challenge getting any work out of them. These gamified quizzes also allow for a fun break, but also lends itself to whatever topic we are studying. So they're playing but learning or reviewing at the same time. It is a free website, as I mentioned before. All you need is an email to get started. The great thing about this website is the ability to create quizzes, but the best thing about this website is that it has quizzes that are already available for you to use. You can find many ready-made quizzes on any subject or topic, ranging from easy to difficult and from 5 questions to 50. You can find quizzes just for fun or quizzes that are random. I'll be honest, I actually first saw this website being used by one of my kids several years ago. I give them free time on Fridays if they are done with all their work. So most of the kids play online games or socialize. I was watching them while catching up with grading, and I see a couple of girls looking at the same screen. I go over to them and ask what they were playing. And yes, you guessed it, they were playing a game on quizzes. I was like, okay, looks like they're having fun. I walked away keeping a mental note of the website. Months later, having forgotten about the website, I went to a conference where this website was being presented on. I learned what and how to use it and have been using the website ever since. When I'm in search for a ready-made quiz, I check for any quiz that looks like something that would work for me and my students. Once you find that quiz, you are able to edit it. Don't worry, you don't mess up anything for the creator of the original quiz. The website makes a duplicate that now becomes yours to edit. As I'm looking at this quiz, I like the questions but don't like how they have Spanish vocabulary. I know that I will have to edit those questions. As I continue to scroll, I know I want to add more questions and also edit some of the images that were included. Any part of the original question can be edited, such as the question itself, image if there is any, responses, and even the number of responses. The title of the quiz can also be renamed, and any information such as the subject you are using it for and your specific grade level can be edited. You'll notice that there are several types of questions that you can use. For the most part, I just use the multiple choice because it's easier to get a grade for that, but the options are there for you to use. The creation of quizzes is fairly easy to do if you cannot find a quiz that you would like to edit. I have also created original quizzes because sometimes I like my quizzes to be specific to what we are doing in class. Like I said, it's pretty simple to create an original quiz. They also don't take a long time to create. Just depends on your content and how long you want the quiz to be. I always insert fun questions like what is your favorite subject or what is their present mood. The poll question allows for all choices to be correct. Once you are done with creating or editing your quiz, you can now decide how you want to assign the quiz. There's 3 types of ways to play the game. One is a live game or a homework game. The live game you can project on the screen and play together in class, and the homework game you can assign for them to work independently. I usually do the homework game, which they can do in class or anywhere else when they have the time. Since we're doing distance learning now, this is a perfect assignment. The homework game can be played anywhere, anytime, and unlimited times before the due date that you set. The third type is a solo game, which I do not assign. This would be an example of when I saw my kids playing them during their free time. Solo games do not give you a detailed report on how they do. Since I mostly do mine as homework, I set up a deadline for them to complete the quiz by. I usually give them about 3 to 4 days in case they want to do it several times for a better grade. There's several advanced settings to customize the quiz. I usually keep it as is. You can then assign the quiz by writing the code on your whiteboard, through email, or through your learning management system. When students are ready to play the game, they will type in their code to join the game. I usually play the game myself first so I can fix any errors I may have made. This is where I find them if I've made any. I actually made a mistake on this one by using the checkbox question for how are you liking social distancing. It counted my question wrong when all choices should have been correct. I then went and changed it to a poll question. If you'll notice, there are memes after each question which the kids enjoy. The game also has a leaderboard where they enjoy ribbing each other. This is in the advanced settings that you can choose to turn on or off. The kids enjoy it, so I usually leave it on. They now have a new feature called power-ups that they get if they are doing well. An example of a power-up would be where an answer choice is eliminated or a streak saver if they haven't missed any questions. Once the homework quiz has been started, you can go to reports and see their scores. I usually have my kids type in their first name so I can identify them when I'm looking at the report. If I have played the game, I usually delete myself so I'm not on the leaderboard. You can then end the game when you have all your scores. You can also organize your quizzes in collections by your subjects or topics for future use. This is how I use quizzes in the classroom. You can also connect Google Classroom to quizzes, but I haven't tried that yet. I still just share the code. The website also gives you the option to create your own memes, which is what you see on the screen. This is my Chug puppy. Isn't he the cutest? So I'm not going to talk about my Chug, even though I could go on forever on how much I love him. This is it for quizzes. I hope I gave you a good idea of what quizzes has to offer. I'm pretty sure I left out some other great features, but you'll discover them on your own if you decide to use it for your class. So what do you think? Is this something that you could use in your classroom? Or are you using it already? If so, what grade are you using it? Just curious. I used to be a pre-K teacher and I think I would definitely use it as a live game. I'm pretty sure the kids would love it. That's it for now. Bye.